What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Evercrisis video. First, before we continue on here, what this video is about, I just want to say thank you so much, guys. I made a video, fully heartfelt, about my boy Andre. Now that everybody knows who he is, he did make a comment. I pinned it. Please go show him some love. He's going through a lot and is going through more in the very next few days. So please go out there, show them some love. And for those who have already, thank you so much for doing so. It just shows humankind has compassion and can look past the whole internet trolling thing and actually show like care for one another, which is the most important thing to me in my community and in my channel. So again, thank you guys for that. Now, the second thing I want to talk about, and this is going to be something that's fairly important. You guys can see there's a countdown here going on. In the next 6 hours, 16 minutes, we're going to have this juggernaut of a game drop on our laps, on our phones, on our tablets, however else you plan to play this. And I don't know if we've actually hit the pre-registration rewards here. We may not have. Okay, so nonetheless, I want to talk about my approach to this game, and I think this is fairly important to talk about because I've been an advocate for smart spending, right? So I want to give you guys my approach to this game and why I'm doing it this way, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background, okay? I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys right now. So this is one of those games where I am not only excited about, but have been passionate about because I'm very, very much a stand for Final Fantasy games. I am a huge supporter of Square Enix, Squaresoft back in the day. You know, my favorite game of all time is Chrono Trigger. The Final Fantasy series has been some of my favorite games of all time, spanning from 4 to 6 to 7. I played every single one of them, but I'm naming you my favorite ones. And Final Fantasy VII has to be the most anticipated sequels to any versions of this game for me, period, in the Final Fantasy series. So I plan to go in on this with some spending to do. Now, I want to explain why, okay? Because I'm an advocate for smart spending. I don't want you guys to think Payne's going against his word. He's being a hypocrite. I'm going to explain to you guys why and why I need to spend. The keyword is need to spend on some games, okay? So I know it's no one's business about my financial life, right? You guys, most of you who watch me know I do this for fun. And I don't have to say any of this. I know some of you guys are going to come and be like, Payne, what the hell are you doing? Why are you even talking about this? But listen, I feel like as someone who wants to be a role model for the community, it's my job to be transparent and explain to you guys the logic behind my life. I'm 40 years old. I got kids. I got a wife. I take responsibility for my actions, and I want people to know why I'm doing this. So this is a side hustle for me. YouTube is something I enjoy doing. It's a passion of mine. I use the word passion again because I'm honest about it, right? I actually do care about YouTube and making content, and I love my community. But you guys know this is not my real job, right? I work in an IT field and I make a very good living, and in Canada I am at the highest tax bracket possible. So any form of income I make on top of that adds to it. And I'm talking about, I don't get taxed enough by the US where Google resides for this. And in order for me to make amends to that, and also to reap the benefits of the tax season, we as content creators can claim any form of purchases towards any of our products. In this case, our product being the games that we play and showcase on. We use that to leverage the taxes. So for me, if I don't have enough to leverage, aka my spending in-app games, I get taxed big time. I get taxed at the highest tax bracket on my content. Now, I normally would not have cared about this because I never expected to come back and make what I make on YouTube. And I'm being, again, completely transparent with you guys. The lowest amount I make most of the time on YouTube now is roughly about 3.5 to 4K a month. And if you add that up, I've been doing it for 5 months now. It's close to 20K already. Probably even above that, to be honest, with the ads and some of the sponsors. I have to spend. And I just want to talk to you guys about that. Okay, so it's not I'm spending here because I'm obsessed with spending, and this is something that I'm, looking to whale on because not that I don't want to. Let's be real. I do want to whale on it. And this gives me the opportunity to do it, right? So I don't want to lie about it either. Like, I'm not lying. I do want to whale on this because Final Fantasy and I want to support the game and I love Final Fantasy. But at the same time, in terms of content, I want you guys to know I'm going to be running 2 accounts. I'm going to be mostly doing my guides on the free-to-play account because I want you guys to see how to strategize and best utilize the weapons, the materia, as well as the characters and the weaknesses to enemies and all that jazz. 100% going to be using my free-to-play account to do most of the content from a guide's perspective. So I don't want you guys to think Payne's just going to whale this and then we're not going to get the content or strategies. I don't want you guys to think that way. I'm here to help you guys be better at the game and then also learn about the game myself. On the whaling side, though, that is where most of my testing is going to occur, and the content for summoning is most likely going to happen along with the free-to-play, okay? And I may do some extra content when it comes down to future things that you'll reach eventually if you get to a point, like I did with Street Fighter Duel and any other games, like here, this is what you have to look forward to, here's the hell you have to deal with, etc., etc., etc. On top of that, the whaling will also allow me to better understand the packages, the prices, how the devs think. Are they going to be heavy monetizing, or are they going to be fair? These are the kind of things that I'm going to be able to better understand as I proceed with both accounts. Okay, so I wanted to just get that out there because I don't want you guys to think I'm going against my word on spending spending responsibly. For me, this is responsible spending, and I'm only telling you guys this because I feel like a lot of people need to hear this in order to understand why their favorite content creator or somebody who is a content creator that they look up to, whoever the case may be, whatever the case, however you see me, right? I want you guys to understand my reasoning behind it rather than me just doing it and then surprising the hell out of you guys and then, you guys don't understand my logic. So for me personally, spending, and I've been waiting to spend on a game purposely this year, and I knew Final Fantasy was coming out. This game is going to be probably where I spend my money in order to recoup my taxes during tax season. We are in September. January rolls around. I need to claim some stuff, right? Street Fighter Duel, I've recouped that amount of money already. So that's taken care of. It's also part of my tax season as well. But I still need to spend X amount of dollars to cap out and get a refund on my taxes. Anyways, didn't need to talk about this, but I feel like, again, as a responsible adult and somebody who doesn't do YouTube for a living and is not really afraid to talk about it, about the financial parts of it, I think it's important for people to know why a lot of content creators whale and why a lot of content creators do what they do from a spending perspective. And it's not for everybody. Please, guys, remember that. And that's why I do the whole preaching of spend responsibly, because for me, there's benefit to this outside of the whole I get to whale on a game and I get to dominate or whatever the case may be. I'm never even the biggest whale in any of the games I whale on, to be quite honest. I whale responsibly for myself, for my financial reasons, for my accountant to be like, yeah, you're good now, right? Please, guys, game is gonna be massive. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be a huge success because it has the Final Fantasy 7 IP behind it. Sephiroth, Cloud, Zack, Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, Red 13. Eventually, they'll probably add Vincent, probably Yuffie, Kate Sith, you name it, right? Genova, just even smaller characters like the Turks, the Shinra President, Rufus. There is going to be so many household names in this game, most likely, that they really aren't going to need you wailing like an idiot and spending your life's income and you using the excuse of support the game. For me personally, I have my reasonings. I'm explaining it to you guys. If you don't have the reason to spend within your means, guys, please, please, please know that free-to-play guides will be there for you to help you so you can feel you're getting the most out of this game from your content creators, okay? Anyways, guys, this is Payne. I'll see you guys, let me think here. Most likely 8 a.m. in the morning, Eastern time for me. And then I will be putting my kid to school and then coming back and working and playing more Final Fantasy with you guys. I might do a live stream at night tomorrow. We'll see. But I will be working on both the 2 accounts, and also I'll be most likely doing some re-rolling. I'll make a re-roll guide, a couple summons, and then we're probably going to have a slew of Final Fantasy videos drop the first 3-4 days. Like you guys know, I love doing content for it. So this is Payne. I'll see you guys in the next one. Very excited for this. Again, thank you for all the love for Andre. Please go show him some more support in his comment section. Show him some likes. Give him some comments. Give him your prayers. Andre, love you, buddy. Anyways, talk to you guys in the next one.